Did you know that diffuser sticks are the hottest trend in home fragrances right now? And Sophie Uliano is here to show us how to make them from scratch. And I'm so glad that you're teaching us how to do it, because these things are so expensive in the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in Nordstrom yesterday, and I looked at them and I thought they were really pretty, but $60.
Yeah, it's a lot. But you're going to show us to do it, what, for less than...
I am going to show you how to make... These cost about $3 a piece.
Oh. Well, that's a big difference.
Yes,
Wow, you saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good alternative to air fresheners, you say?
It's a wonderful alternative, and the reason is because obviously you don't have to light anything, so there's no candles or electricity required. They last forever, but the most importantly for me is that they're non-toxic, and I'm actually very sensitive to those to chemicals, to artificial chemicals. They make me feel a bit nauseous and lightheaded.
Ooh. That's because you're so clean.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
You got to dirty yourself up a little bit there, Sophie.
So what materials do we need to make our own diffusers?
Diffuser sticks. It's very, very simple. So the first thing is you need your stick. Now, the sticks that you can actually get, the rattan sticks that are used in the ones that you buy, and you can buy those from Amazon. They're relatively inexpensive, the refill sticks.
And they're called rattan sticks?
Rattan sticks,
okay.
yes. Or I'm using here bamboo skewers.
Okay.
That you can get from any grocery store, easy to find. And then you're doing exactly the right thing.
Yeah.
I'm using a pair of garden shears to clip them off.
Stand away from the shears.
Stand trimming toenails or
yes,
something.
I tried doing that with scissors, but it's better to do it with those.
Okay.
So you need about 3 or 4 per bottle.
More, Marky, then.
Okay,
so
I'll keep going.
Keep going.
Sure.
Now, the next thing you're going to need is a bottle with a very narrow opening.
Okay.
And narrow opening, Christina, because the more narrow it is, the less the fragrance will evaporate.
Right, because these do evaporate.
They do.
Over time.
Yes.
Mine lasts about 4 to 6 weeks.
Yes.
And then I need to
replenish the fragrance, exactly. And then I'm using an oil. Now, I'm using here sunflower oil. You can use grapeseed oil. You can use safflower oil. Whatever you have to hand and that's inexpensive.
Okay. And I see you have vodka.
And I have vodka here, the Uliano vodka, as you can see.
Right.
And we're going to just use a little of that.
Why do you need alcohol? Can't you use rubbing alcohol?
You could. I prefer to use grain alcohol like vodka because it stops it's a fixative for the fragrance.
Okay.
So what that means is that it will keep the oil fragrant a lot longer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And then finally, the fragrance. Now, today I'm going to use peppermint essential oil, pure essential oil. And
Why peppermint?
Well, why peppermint? Because peppermint is amazing for focus. So if your kids are doing homework, put it in the room that they're doing their focus.
Oh, focus, yes, absolutely.
And it's great for headaches, it's great for migraines, it's great for nausea. And it just for me it makes my house smell clean and wonderful.
Wow.
Right, so I'm going to get going. Christina, would you help me?
Yes, I would be delighted.
So oh yes, the funnel there. Could you please add quarter of a cup of our oil, of our sunflower oil.
Okay.
Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon. Can I let her loose with this, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
I know, she's so... 1 teaspoon.
Okay, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon.
Yes.
That's a little tisp. So why don't we use the bottle cap for that? Because that looks like
idea.
About 1 teaspoon. There you go.
Okay.
Right.
And then we're going to put in about 30 drops of the essential oil, or a teaspoon. I'm just going to put in a teaspoon there. And then, Mark, if you would like to put in our little diffuser sticks.
Okay.
Actually, that's a few too many. Put in about, take 2 away. Slightly overdone it there.
Yes.
Okay.
As Marky says, go big or go home.
Yeah. And then what you also probably want to do is, once you've let it soak in for probably about an hour or something, then turn the sticks over.
Okay.
This was actually a Christina tip, which is quite genius.
Well, Mark talked about it this morning.
Yeah, for the longest time, and none of the guys here got it, we didn't understand what this thing was.
Yes.
I had no idea.
You didn't understand what the sticks were?
I had no idea.
No.
You didn't know that's how the fragrance came up? And
well, I put them in there, but it wouldn't, I never got the smell until I flipped them over, and then I was like, oh, there's the aroma.
Well, Mark, the aroma, actually, the oil travels up the little sort of
Not in my house,
channels in
well, I got you one at Nordstrom's. I got you one for your trailer.
I did.
And I got you one for my trailer.
I got a lot on eBay with that.
No,
I sold it. You got it.
No, but when people come into your trailer, they say,
They're bowled over by the beautiful smell.
smell that. Can you use other fragrances?
And yes, you
This
can
is
use.
lovely.
I wanted to say
Very
that
energetic.
if you don't want to use essential oils, and you can choose any oil that you love the smell of. But
Lavender.
Lavender, exactly.
Amber.
Amber, jasmine.
I love that.
But you can actually use a fragrance, a typical, a regular fragrance. Now, these ones are from Nature's Garden that I use a lot in my craft DIYs.
Where do you get this?
This is from Nature's Garden.
Okay, it's not at Whole Foods. You can
No,
get Nature's
no,
Garden.
no.
Okay, you have to go online.
And you have to go online. And why I love these specifically is because they're phthalate-free. So it's a synthetic...
Phthalate?
Phthalate.
What is that?
And phthalate is basically a group of chemicals which, in my estimation, is just not so good for the health. So with fragrances, I always like to go phthalate-free.
Ooh.
This is nice.
Good.
So that's nice, a nice and strong fragrance. So easy to make your own, and you can decorate your little bottles. And I've put some little stones in the bottle.
This one is called Que Bella, which is how beautiful.